Hey, what's up, guys? It's Neva Jets Carter here, and I'm I'm ready to get this recording over with at this point, honestly. I know I just started, but basically, um, as you can probably see from when I was testing it out earlier, what I think you can see should be like the little you can, if you can see my mouse, you should be able to see like all the stuff for my recording software down there. All the settings, all that garbage. And you should also see like a black screen with what is a Pokeball on it right now. Um, what I've been doing is I've been trying to learn how to add pictures and text and stuff and all that to the videos. I've been trying to make my videos just find out more options for my videos, I guess is what I should say. Basically, I wanted to do a video today. It was a tutorial on how to find shiny Pokemon a lot easier because sometimes I look through, first of all, I look through Facebook sometimes or just in YouTube, and I see a lot of commonly asked questions like, it seems like a lot of people have a hard time finding shinies for obvious reasons. And there are a few guides out there. I mean, I've seen a bunch, and it's obviously overdone, but I wanted to do one too because it's really simple to me. Because, first of all, I used to look up guides too, but not that often. But it's pretty easy once you get it down. And the reason I want to learn how to do pictures and stuff is mainly for this, because with this, tutorials are kind of hard without visuals a lot of the time. So I found pictures, and they pretty much describe a pretty good method of doing all this. So I'll, and it kind of looks like garbage now because I thought you could do hotkeys like the images and stuff, so I could make them appear simultaneously, and I don't know, but I'll just have to click them up, and so I'll talk about them as each picture goes by. Okay, so let's get started. Here's the first picture. It's a guide, obviously, and these are the three. These are obviously the three ones you need. Um, the picture can't explain it all, but I'll explain it as well. You're gonna need one of the main things you do need is Pokeradar because that is specifically designed for this because it helps you catch it helps you catch the same Pokemon and shinies in general. You get that as it says after you beat the Elite Four in Sycamore's lab. Can you get no? Okay, you can't get it beforehand. It's specifically after it's post game. Then you need repels because there are some cases that you don't want to run into a Pokemon because it'll ruin the chain. And what that means is the chain is the for you who are familiar with games like Yu-Gi-Oh, you probably know what a chain is. But in the chain, it's like it just when you're running into the same Pokemon, you don't want that chain to be broken no matter what, because if that chain breaks, all your efforts will be for naught. And you'll need Pokeballs, obviously. So I usually just keep Ultra Balls because fuck Pokeballs because they're awful, but they look cool. Um, yeah, because I mean, if you're just running around and you finally find that one shiny that you've been looking for like an hour, although I don't think it should take you an hour. It should take you like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe close to an hour, I guess though. But you finally find it. You don't want to have like no Pokeballs or just have only Pokeballs instead of Ultra Balls or something that'll actually catch it. So you want to be careful with that. Eh, Dos. No. Oh God, I have to resize it. 1 second. One. I gotta get to all of them. Shit. All right. Fit to screen. Yeah, that just makes it a little more visible. Basically, what this one is describing is it's telling you which areas are good to do it in, and it's also telling you what to do. Like for the first bullet, it tells you to make sure your Poké Radar is loaded, and I think they describe it in game how to do it. But if not, here it is. You need to walk 50 at least 50 steps for that to make sure it's loaded so it'll actually work. And the recommended places are, big grass patches, not the little ones, because those kind of limit your move space, and you need a pretty big area of move space to kind of walk around, because there are specific places you want to go, some you don't. And this one has a good example. It's on Route 5, or the Secret Garden, which can be found in the center of the 8th gym. Okay, I don't know that. That's cool though. And this is for X and Y. Just keep in mind if you forgot or if I forgot to mention, but it was on the picture. Um, so what you're gonna do is before you enter the grass, because what you could do is you could fuck up and a random one could just jump out at you, and So like say you're looking for like a shiny Pikachu or whatever, and a Weedle jumps out. You don't want to deal with that bullshit. So just use the repel before you go in. Run around, get your thing loaded, and like it says right there, don't run into the holes because that will fuck it up. It's basically like, ruining the chain type thing. And you want to okay, this is where it kind of gets a little tricky. It's when once you run around the grass, your repel will wear off, and you're gonna go into the grass. Once you have your Poke Radar loaded, you're gonna go into the grass, and when you see something shaking, activate your Pokemon on. Okay. So once you turn it on, which I don't remember how to do it. It's been a while since I've done it, so I had to go in and probably do like a follow-up video. I don't know, probably do like I don't think it'd be worth it. I'll just put it in the description and I'll figure it out while I upload the video. So I'll just do that. So sorry for the slight inconvenience. Anyways, and if it doesn't work, that means it wasn't loaded. So what you have to do is you have to walk another 50 steps again and then do it all over. So all right, now here's where it starts to get kind of complicated because you don't well, not really complicated because obviously you don't want to run away from it. You have to either beat it or catch it. And you'd think, why would you? Well, I'm stupid. Never mind. Um, I just think that some people would find it controversial to defeat it because you wanted to catch it. Because in a lot of chains you have to catch them. Whatever. Fuck it. But as it says in the picture, after you catch and or defeat it, it will shake again. Now, this is again, it's kind of getting tricky here. So if I fuck up, I'll have to refer to the picture because again, it has been a while, but I do remember mostly. I can do it offhand, anyways. So anyways, it's just you're at this point you just have to make sure that you find the same Pokemon over and over again because if you don't, you won't be able to do it. Let's see, resize image, fit the screen. All right, this is where this picture is explaining the areas that you really don't want to go in and the areas that you do. Now, the first one, don't go to the edges because they tend not to be there. That tends to fuck up your chain. I don't know why. That's just kind of how it works. Um, and it also says don't go to the grass checks next to each other because that's those are just random patches. Ignore those. Um, and honestly, for whatever reason, I don't know why it says to not go to the grass next to you. Exactly. I guess I could see kind of why, because, you know, just following some logic there, because once you encounter it, and they're gonna run away. I don't know. But, and then the last picture where it starts telling you, specific little areas to go to, and which ones you don't, and it starts getting into numbers, so this is why you want a big patch of grass, so you can actually count. So what you want to do you don't go to you. The max range is I think about 4 patches of grass away in either direction, like as the one right there describes. Um, you can go 4 to the left. Well, actually, if let's see, if you're facing your DS, actually no, yeah, you go to your left. You go to your left, and then if you go 1 block to the left, then you can go 3 or 4 up. Go 2 to the right, then go 2 up, and then 1 more right. And then as it says right there again, go right, then down 3. Those are the good places you want to go. Those are the places that will most likely have your the desired Pokemon. And doing all this walking around will load up your Pokéradar again usually. So you don't that shouldn't be too hard to worry about. Because the Pokéradar is obviously it's very much needed in this, as you can tell, because it helps make sure you find the right thing. All right, now here's the thing. In X and Y, they added like some cool mechanics to it, talking about how the grass shakes. Like I think in it was Black and White, they added it was like it was where you could tell it was a double battle or something that I can't remember exactly what, but it changed the way some grass patches would shake, so you know it was multiple Pokemon. So it's kind of like this, but more. Now, it's sometimes kind of hard to tell because especially if you're in a big patch of grass, everything's kind of just in the same area and it's all green. You just don't know, but it's kind of easy to tell sometimes. Uh, these, like it says, these are the ones you don't want to go in, the ones you do. The slow shaking grass, no. It's not gonna be that, it'll break your chain. The normal shaking grass, nope, that's just a random encounter. Now, like it says there, the fast and loud grass, the ones that'll shake, and if you have your sound on, you can definitely hear it, because it'll do like the little like shimmy sham. Um, Now, what you want to do is if you encounter that one, that is the Pokemon. That's the chain, and you want to keep going. And if you keep doing that, if you keep going to the right patch of grass, eventually you will encounter um basically the same as the fast and loud shaking grass, kinda, but it's just like a little weird. It looks slightly different, so it's not huge of a difference, but it is there, and you can tell. And so, once you hit that, you can have your little giddy girl screams as you encounter whatever. The only thing that sucks about all this is, yeah, you can find the Pokemon, but breeding them is another question. Which, you, obviously, I mean, you can refer to one of my other tutorial videos on how to breed shinies. Well, actually, no, it's not breeding shinies. It's breeding just in general, but also I tell you how to breed shinies, and I'll go over that actually in the last few minutes of this video because this isn't that long. All right. Alright, so, and this is basically the last part of this, is it explains what to do if things go wrong or if you're unsure. So, if you don't know where to go to walk 50 steps to load your Pokeradar, um, don't step into the shaking grass because it will, and when you're loading the Pokeradar, it won't break your chain because it's, as long as you don't go into the shaking grass, you should be fine. As far as I know, it's how it's worked for me. Uh, as it says right there, don't what the fuck? Oh yeah, don't use the skating. I think you can use it in grass. Just don't use it. It apparently it fucks up the chain. I don't know why, but it does. So just use the D-pad. It's whatever. Um, and I don't. A lot of people know this because they've looked up other tutorials and they've done it themselves. But after about 40 encounters, it starts to get a little more easy. So again, as it said in the first image, you need patience because this is a tedious task of repeating the same process. Sorry. And the last one, it's kind of self-explanatory. Don't keep eggs with you because if they hatch, they'll break your chain because you'll start a whole segment of something else entirely. And then there's like a last little picture of a cute little Pikachu hugging a Go-Goat. I love Go-Goat. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the shiny hunting. Just finding them. And I'll like I said, I'll just do a short little preface of, well, not preface, a short little review of how to breed for shinies. Basically, um, when you're breeding for shinies, what you want to there are multiple methods, but yes, having a shiny during the breeding process usually does help. I don't know how much it increases your chance of breeding a shiny one, but it does increase it. Now, so this process of finding the shinies in the wild can help you um when breeding for shinies, but keep in mind you don't need a shiny to breed a shiny. Now, one of the main methods people use is the Masuda method, which is basically getting one Pokemon from a different region. So like getting a, but and people use Dittos now all the time, as I explained in my last video. So just get a Japanese Ditto and then an American, whatever you want. Say it's like a fucking say it's a Baneri or a Beldum for the new Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire shit. I don't know. Actually, no, you wouldn't want to breed Beldum because they give you a free one. Because awesome. So you want to breed that. Just keep going, and obviously when you're breeding, you want to make sure to, because if you're breeding for a shiny, you probably want to make it competitive. So you're breeding for Ivies and shit too. So you always want to make sure to watch the stats. Don't just when you get the shine. Don't if and when you get the shine to be like, holy shit, I'm done. I can go kick everyone's ass. Make sure to check its stats and stuff first. And it's always awesome if you get a shiny. Maybe its stats aren't complete, but it's better than one of the parents. So then just go ahead and that will both help your advances with getting the shiny and getting the better stats. All right, well, I guess that's it for this tutorial, and I actually want to talk about a little something more here at the end, about future videos. Basically, lately, I've been both busy and just kind of generally lazy at the same time for making videos, but I'm going to try and get back on that grind of pumping out at least a video a day. And I haven't had that many series to do, just in general, because first of all, I haven't really been getting that many suggestions, and a lot of things have already been done before, obviously, but and it's kind of hard to find. It's like, well, uh, people wouldn't want to watch mine because it's probably not as good as someone else's. But I'll do games that I think are fun, and again, I'll do games that you guys suggest. So leave a comment below, even in this video, about a game you want me to play, or if you want me to do more tutorial videos, because um, it seems like people respond positively to tutorial videos that are actually effective. So leave a comment below saying if this helped you or not, or if it was even in the interesting you in the slightest. Um, oh yeah, and then the last thing about the videos, school is coming back, so the videos may be scarce. Yet I will try my hardest to pump out a video a day. That shouldn't be too hard, but depending on the situations, you'll know if I don't post a video, you'll know why. So I guess keep that in mind, guys. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I learned something else. Give me like 5 seconds. Okay, this. No. This is what I want to add. Yeah. Yeah. And subscribe. Please. Bam. Bam. It's not bold enough. I need it to be amazing. Priorities. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Do you guys know how to do it? Do you, do you guys? I don't. Yeah. I didn't. Whatever. Later, guys. Bye.